I do this competitively, inevitably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry not the picture of resilience, why they test my patience. Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Get up! Ready, ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ready.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw, Willis. This opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and
go.
taking away throws to the
Second,
outside.
60.
Great confidence, great skill.
Ready.
Third down, it's Willis. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Let's go.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Curve 19, curve 19. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. All red. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the bootleg. All red. He finds his man complete. It's Griffith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
2nd and a yard.
Ready. Bring it.
A give left side for Davis Price. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running
Ready.
through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to Davis Price. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hustle.
They'll try the left side. It's Ray. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 109 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer. 1st and 10.
Go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
60 bison.
Now they send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Malik Willis, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
First down, Washington.
Let's go now. '70 Ranger. Hut.
Davis-Price gets this one out of the gun.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So you're down early.
No panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Washington.
Looking to throw. All red. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders, nothing.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready? 65 cat, 65 cat.
Operating from the gun. All red. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. All red. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend. And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. All red. Drops this underneath for Davis-Price. 7 yards there and a first down.
Ready?
A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
Stop below 18. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. All red. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Washington. CeeDee Lamb. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Viking 18. Ready?
Now Willis. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, ready?
And 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Willis will look to throw it. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Hill on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense.
Let's go now.
We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To throw is Allred from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ready, ready.
Allred now looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Now Allred off play action. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Tyreek Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Come on, come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Past the 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. And up.
To throw, here's Willis.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Tag. Let go.
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw. Allred. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffith.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Here's Allred on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown!
Ty Davis-Price.
30 yards.
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Ready, set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Willis to throw.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Willis on 3rd down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allred. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Down the right sideline.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that catch, he's now 18 away from 1,000, so he's at 982, and that's how many Randy Moss had, 2018 Hall of Famer.
And similar to the recent Hall of Famer, we argue about which catches were the most memorable because so many of them were. 982 and counting.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Caught left side by Mechie.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
To throw again. All red. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Davis Price will try to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another touch for Davis Price. 69 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Going for it. Here's Davis Price. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
First down, Commanders.
On the set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Left side to Lamb.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. All red.
Touchdown, Washington.
It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level.
The kick is
No problem there on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On first down, Willis.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions. Ready?
Here's Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. All red. And his throw is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Ranger, go!
Back to throw. All red, eluding the pressure right. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second down, here's Davis Price.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Chop alert. Ready.
Davis Price once more.
They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Davis Price.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what?
Break.
Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
Ready.
Allred throwing on 4th down. Touchdown!
Ty Davis Price.
His second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Commanders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Go! Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Ray. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on, come on.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18.
Now Willis to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Ray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
And now an audible here into something else. On 3rd down, it's Willis. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, all red. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. All red. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. All red.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So the false start will back them up 5. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Let's go.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Davis Price up the middle.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Roll. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Ready.
They'll run with Davis Price.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Give to Davis Price up the middle here.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ray.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Riggs!
On first down, Willis.
Flushed out right.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Quickly out wide to Mechie.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Here's Willis.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ray. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Maxing 19.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for the Commanders,
they move back over 500 at 7-6, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.